A cluster of 3 grand mal seizures, encephalitis, a rare protozoa Neospora with a poor prognosis. Here's Fit's amazing recovery during the year of the COVID lockdown. January 12, 2020, Fit ran off screaming and yelping in pain for over 10 minutes. Approximately 30 minutes later, she had her first grand mal seizure. When she first came home from the hospital, January 14th, she would knuckle on the front when stepping down one step or when urinating. When she would stand from a sit, she would knuckle over in her front, but she could push from the rear. By January 20th, she was recovering from the initial side effects of phenobarbital. She could go down a step, sit, and get up out of her bed and step over the bolster without knuckling or falling. Suddenly, January 22nd, she digressed. She couldn't get up, she couldn't step over the bolster, and she couldn't do her 2-leg stand. From a sit, she now didn't knuckle in the front, but she couldn't push from the rear or straighten her legs to stand. The next day, I got the diagnosis of Neospora and started medication. She significantly started improving within 3 to 4 days. One of the symptoms of Neospora is the rear legs become stiff and rigid. 2 weeks later, I had to take her to the emergency room at UC Davis. They determined I had to discontinue her medication TMS immediately. Dr. Burwell treated her eye ulcers, and Dr. Ekholm treated her multiple skin issues. After 2 negative Neospora titers, Dr. Anwar discontinued her clindamycin, and we watched for any neurological changes. Then she slowly weaned her off the prednisone, again watching her closely. She had no seizures, and she just kept getting stronger and stronger. 2 years ago, her prognosis was poor. She couldn't sit without knuckling over or get out of her bed. Then she almost died of the side effects of one of her medications. She has been seizure-free for 2 years and off prednisone for 1 year and 9 months and phenobarbital for 9 months. She is truly our miracle dog. It was a long road with lots of love, 24-hour care, dedication, and hard work. Fit was so sweet. She never gave up. She just kept on fighting. 2 years later, here she is. She learned many of these skills before her seizures. She was an agility dog and very skilled on the ground treadmill. She does everything both sides and directions. She wore a harness with a handle. Now she doesn't need one for most of the exercises, and it restricts her from her normal movement and gait. With her being on prednisone and phenobarbital, it made it very frustrating and challenging to work with her. She is obsessed with food, and it makes it very difficult to slow her down and make her think.